Sit down. Sit. Hey, relax. And look at me. Look at me. I want you to take a nice calming breath. Good job. Breathe. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm your lawyer. What's that fun expression? The shoe is on the other foot. Oh, no. I'm actually a lawyer. Here's the thing. The reality is I've spent a non-insignificant amount of time in your position, sitting exactly where you are. And while I have spent a little bit of time in the clink, I am also a quick study. So while I was in Sing Sing, I studied and I learned, and I read a lot of books. And it turns out the law, it just kind of makes sense in my brain. So, a little bit of this, a yada, boop, bop, and Bob's your uncle, and I passed the bar exam. I, too, was a little surprised. Actually, I really wasn't that surprised. But, here we go. Okay. Now, as your lawyer, you and I have attorney-client privilege, which I'm sure you are aware of. And what is today's date? Do you even know the day's date? Good guess. Good guess. Now, first things first. When you were detained, did you say anything to anybody? Did you mumble a slur in passing? Did you tell the officers to go F themselves? Did you speak any words at all? You did. Okay. And what did you maybe perchance say? Well, I probably didn't make them feel too great. And what else did you say? Okay. That's okay. Hey, shh, that's enough. I've got the idea. Now, did you, when they first brought you into the station, this is a really important part. Now, whether or not you may have, everybody gets a little mad when they're being arrested. It's kind of a rule of thumb guideline. Do you know where the term rule of thumb comes from? It's kind of fun. So it turns out, back in the day, men were allowed to beat their wives. Women were more or less considered property. I'd like to think we're a little more enlightened these days. Although some do yearn for the olden times. No. But a rule of thumb was that you were allowed to beat your wife with a switch, a stick, as long as it was no thicker than your thumb. So the stick you could beat your wife with had to be smaller than the width of your thumb. Now, I don't know if that's actually true or not, but I did read it on the internet somewhere, so it must be true. But a rule of thumb. So when you got pulled in, you didn't say anything, right? Do you happen to remember who your interrogating officer was? Was it Johnson? Lopez? No. Wachowski? Well, Wachowski, I know Wachowski. I know Wachowski, and frankly, Wachowski's a real son of a bitch. Yeah, no, we've had a few run-ins. No, I'm not holding a personal grudge. I just happen to think that his methods tend to be a little cruel and unusual. I think it's a little he is, to put it mildly, has a temper. and last time I was in interrogation, he broke like 2 bones in my hand, and then claimed that I did it, which I found rather insulting. In fact, I may have to pay Wachowski a visit. Oh, no, not that kind of a visit. I don't do that anymore. Can't you tell? I'm a reformed man. Don't you forget it. Okay, so Wachowski's got you in the pen. Did you say anything to Wachowski? Are you positive? The only words you said were, "Can I speak to my lawyer?" That's all you said. Now look at me. Look at me. If you're lying to me, I'm gonna find out. Okay, good. Second of all, very good. I'm proud of you. Bravo. No, that's listen. It's hard to keep your mouth shut. Everybody acts like it's so easy to not speak. It's actually very difficult. People like to blab. And what's the old Benjamin Franklin quote, or I forget who said it, you got 3 people. The only way 3 people can keep a secret is if 2 of them are dead. And there's some real truth in that. People just they can't just shut up. It's bizarre to me. But if you did, good for you. That's a step in the right direction. So you kept your mouth shut, so you say. Good. And were you offered anything? Did you touch anything weird? Did they how'd they process you? Okay. Did they offer you any beverages or the old soda can trick? Oh, that's an old stupid thing I saw in a movie with Tommy Lee Jones. He offers his kid Sprite, and that's how he gets DNA off this kid. But that's a pretty old trick. I'm sure you're not that foolish, are you? Not that they could even really. It's not really admissible these days, because if your DNA is derived against your will or through coercion or something, it's not admissible. But okay, so Wachowski, good cop, bad cop, and did Wachowski rough you up? Let me look at you. Do you have any marks, any bruising? I healed fine, but in fairness, I had just killed quite a few people, so he was upset. He was upset. Oh, no, but I have repented. You don't understand. I found Jesus. I'm a changed man. Yeah. Oh no, clean living and a pure heart from here on out. Why do you think I'm here? Okay. What do you think they have on you? Read the rap sheet. And what I need you to do is trust me. Okay. And again, the most important thing, look at me. The most important thing that you can do is keep your mouth shut. And if you can pull that off, you and I have a beautiful, bright future together. You and me. So we're going to find out how well you can do that. You claim, where were you on the night of the incident? No, real talk. Where were you on the night of the incident? And what were you doing under the bridge? Are there any cameras? Well, okay, you use the crime against crime, so you weren't there because you were busy doing another crime, and it can actually work. If one crime is only a misdemeanor, it's a lot better than third-degree murder, which you're currently up for. Look me in the eye and answer me this. Did you do it? Not bad. That's a good no. Say no again. Did you commit the crime? Did you kill him? No. Are you sure? Look me right in the eye. Don't you get squirrely-eyed on me. Don't you get squirrely-eyed. Look me right in the eye. Did you do it? Good. That was you held character there. Okay. But you did say you were scoring onto the bridge. Okay, well, listen, people score, Scoring is, let's just say suboptimal. That stuff will kill you, don't you? That stuff will kill you. I guess it's not that, it's something else, though, right? Everybody's, who knows? How many microplastics are we ingesting every day? You drink out of plastic water bottles. Do you microwave plastics in the microwave? You do, don't you? Well, all of us did. I grew up in the 90s. We all just microwaved everything in the plastic containers and didn't think about it, and ate on plastic plates and drank out of plastic bottles. And that's why. Did you know? Here's a fun little fact for you. Did you know that the length of the male taint, that's that little space between your balls and your butt, is actually gotten shorter? And a way to tell of measuring the sex of animals in the female in the wild is to measure the length of their taint. Well, men have longer taints, it turns out. And however, this is fascinating. In the last 50 years, with the invention of plastics and everything, that you and I have microplastics floating around in our blood, and male taints have gotten shorter as a result, which is leading to lower fertility rates in men. Can you believe that? Yep, lower fertility rates. I know it's not exactly your biggest concern right now. I'm just saying, something's gonna kill you, But whether you're doing that, whether you're doing the smack, the crack, the dap, or the shellac, I suppose we all gotta have a vice of some type. But that's not why I'm here. Can you prove to me that you weren't there? Well, let's just say dealers are not often the most reliable witnesses to juries. So if you claim that your only witness is your dealer, it's better than nothing. Is there any other hope and prayer that somebody else saw you anywhere else? No, of course we're gonna go check the CCTV cameras. That's what's all gonna be pulled up in discovery. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about that. But if you can guide me to look and send my clerks off to look in the right direction, that could be very useful to your case. Survey says. No. Well, that is rather unfortunate. But don't worry. Because the reality is, I don't care if you did it or not. I really don't. See, a lawyer is I'm simply a tool. I'm just a tool. You know, if you put a hammer in the hand of a carpenter, carpenter builds you a house. It's a tool. You put a carpenter in the hand of a psychopathic monster, the hammer becomes a weapon, and you can do all kinds of horrible things with a hammer. But the hammer doesn't care. The hammer is just doing what a hammer do. Whacking things, and hitting things, and pulling things out with the back of its head. It's just being a hammer. And that's what I'm doing. You see, I'm just simply a tool for the law. And for some people, that tool is justice, and other people, that tool. Listen. O.J. was found innocent, and I'm sure that Orenthal J. Simpson, found innocent by jury of his peers, I'm sure he was innocent. Now you could say, well, the lawyers do something wrong. No, his lawyers did everything right. In fact, if they were still around, I don't think two of them are dead. I believe two of them died. Maybe the case was cursed. But regardless, no, if we could hire them, I would say let's hire them instead of me. But instead I am here. And listen, we share the same philosophy. All we need to do is establish reasonable doubt. We just need somehow to corroborate. That's the word. We just need some person or two to corroborate. Do you how good are your friends? Are you married? Are you married? Do you have any best friends? Bit of a loner. Okay. Well, do you have any people who are loyal to you? How liked are you? Do you have do your underlings enjoy your company? Because, frankly, you got a rap sheet here about as thick as my arm. And you're looking at a third strike here, buddy. So, with a third strike, you're looking at the death penalty. Unless we can establish reasonable doubt. That's all we have to do. So anything you can point to, anybody who I might want to give a phone call to. You got a name? Ooh, okay. Well, no, definitely. You got a phone number? No, that's okay. Spell her last name. Okay. I have the internet. I will find her, and I'll reach out to her. She's not going to be shocked that I reach out to her, is she? No. Good. Okay, good. Anybody else? If you had to, who else might vouch for you? Oh, that's interesting. The problem is he too has a bit of a rap sheet. But nonetheless, I will reach out. And see what he has to say. Oh, put a little question mark there by him. And here's the key. Okay. While you're here, this is really, really important. I need you to stay alive. Look at me. I need you to stay alive and not cause too much trouble. Okay? I don't want you going off and killing anybody while you're here. That will not improve your case. So, ASMRtists. You need to avoid any situation that may be putting you in danger. Because I know that you can handle yourself. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about optics. Optics, okay? I need you to be a model prisoner until we can get you to trial. Well, I can't come up with $10 million right now to put you on bail, okay? And you have a magic source of $10 million in cash floating around. No, most people don't. That's why the judge does that. Okay, so you're gonna be in jail for a minute. It's okay. You've been in jail before. Do you have any friends, Okay. You want to meet up? Is there any gangs you can reassociate yourself with? Oh, I know them. Yeah. Oh, they're sweet. Sweet and psychopathic. Okay. Well, if you can get in with them, again, I just need you to lay low. Like, you don't owe them a favor, do you? Like, you don't owe them something that you may get in trouble for, do you? Just tell me. Just rip off the Band-Aid. Just tell me right now. Can you not? Can you just wait a few weeks before cashing in that favor? Yeah? Okay, good. Good. That's what I'm gonna need from you. I need you to be the Helen Keller of inmates. I need you to be a deaf, blind, mute. You are going to see no evil. You are going to speak no evil. You are going to hear no evil. Can you do that? Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, listen, bucko. You're in good hands. I got you. Everything's going to be okay. Look at me. Repeat after me. Everything is going to be okay. That's right. Everything is going to be okay. Now, get out of here. And I'll be in touch. Guards. Bye-bye.